Welcome back. You're watching 10 News. Well, doubts have been cast over whether Julia Gillard intends to honour her promise to independent MP Andrew Wilkie on poker reform.
We're joined now live by political reporter Leah Craven in Canberra. And Leah, the PM is meeting with Mr Wilkie in Hobart as we speak. Is there likely to be a showdown, I guess, over this issue?
Well, there's been plenty of speculation that that's the case and that the Prime Minister will be letting Andrew Wilkie down today. But as he walked into his meeting with the Prime Minister, the independent MP said he felt confident that there is still some way he can strike a deal with the government over pokie reform. Now, this has been a deal breaker for Andrew Wilkie since he offered his support for the government, and he's constantly threatened to withdraw this support if the reforms aren't passed by May this year. Obviously, this threat doesn't pack the punch it once did. The defection of Liberal MP Peter Slipper to the Speaker's chair has given the government one more vote on legislation, which makes Andrew Wilkie's vote less crucial than it once was. Even still, Mr Wilkie says he doesn't think he'll be let down on this, and he's open to a degree of negotiation when it comes to tackling problem gambling. One option, he says, is his original offer, which is a $1 cap per bet, as opposed to the option the government's shopping around, which is mandatory pre-commitment. Here's Andrew Wilkie.
I do like the $1 option, but the government dismissed that 18 months ago. It has come up in conversation since, and the government has no appetite for it.
Another anti-pokies crusader, Nick Xenophon, isn't as optimistic, nowhere near as optimistic. He thinks that the government has no intention of letting these reforms go ahead. In fact, he thinks that it's setting it up to fail. He's also throwing his support behind the $1 cap option, and here's why.
You won't get mandatory pre-commitment through the Parliament because of what key crossbenchers are saying. But it's clear from the comments made by key crossbenchers that $1 bets are very much a realistic option.
I think that it's got appeal to members in all parties. I think it's the one that's most likely to get through the Parliament.
Bob Brown there making it clear that the Greens would be willing to support this too, and from statements by Tony Windsor and Rob Oakeshott, two other key independents, that's the option that they're most likely to support as well, as opposed to mandatory pre-commitment, which makes punters decide their limit before they bet.
Leah Craven live from Canberra. Thank you.